This is video number 97 for violin students, and in this video you're going to learn to play number 163 in your book. But I need you to get a pencil out. So if you need to pause your video to do that, please do so. Open to page number 39, and the first thing I'm going to have you do, we are going to do a little bit echoing on the E string, but let's talk about this song first. Then we'll do some echoing, then some shadowing, then some more echoing, and then some playing. Okay. So the first thing I want you to do is number all the measures of number 163, okay? Now let me, you can pause it and just copy mine, but I want you to notice this does not count, that right there does not count as a measure. Those are pickup notes, okay? There are two pickup notes. We'll talk about that when we play it here in a minute. This is measure 1, this is measure 2, 3. The first ending, we've not seen something like this before. The first ending is in the middle of the song. So after measure 4, you go back and look. Remember how these repeat signs work. You play everything within the repeat sign. You go back to the first repeat sign. You don't play, in this case, you don't play everything in the repeat sign because it's the first ending. So you go from the beginning, you play, 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 and then, you get that out of the way, you go back to measure 1, you play measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, and then jump to the second ending and play measure 4, 5, all the way to the end. Okay, let me show you again. Pick up notes, play to here, go back to measure 1. This is not inside the repeat sign, so you do not play that. You go back to there and then jump to there and then play to the end. Okay, now let's talk about these pickup notes. We are in common time, 4/4 time, we're in D major. There are two pickup notes. However, those two pickup notes still only take up one beat, don't they? Because they are eighth notes. So here's what happens. We're in 4/4 time. There's 4 beats in a measure. 2 pickup notes, but combined they only take up 1 beat. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and then your first note is on 4, and your second note is the te of 4. So it's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3. Forte, 1, 2, 3, forte, 1. Okay? Now, shadow bow from the beginning. If you're not good at, let's do some echoing first. A little bit echoing first. I know you were hoping I would forget. Play 2 A's, 2 B's. 2 A's, 2 B's. 3 and 4. Echo me. And go. A, B, B. Now F sharp to A. F sharp to A. 1 to 3. And now F sharp, A, A. Now G to B. Low 2 to 4. I would use independent fingers here. And go G, G, stretch, B, B. Now do A, G, A, G. So get them in tune, watching that tuner. And go A, G, A, G. Now do A, B, A, B, 3, 4. And go A, B, A, B. All right, now we should be warmer than the E string. So again, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. You play forte and shadow bow. Don't forget, after the measure 4, you go back to measure 1. And 1, 2, 3. Play a little bit of that, okay? Do measure 3 and 4. This is the measure before the first ending and the first ending. Echo me. 1, 2, 3, and go. A, E, G, F sharp, D, F sharp, G. Okay, try that again. Measure 3 and 4 with me, this time with me, and ready to go. 1, 2, 3, forte. Now do measure 3 and measure 5. So we're pretending that it's the second time through, and you're jumping over to the second ending. Measure 3, and measure 5. Play with me, and ready, and go. Measure 5. Notice it's almost the same, right? It's the only thing different is the last note. Do it again, 3 and 5, ready, say, and go. Okay, now do measure 6 and 7. 6 and 7. And red, open E is your first note. Measure 6 and 7 and go. Those should be easy, but I have a lot of kids mess up there. That's why I had you shout about that, or echo me on it, whatever, play it with me. Because I think they messed that up because they actually messed up going to the second ending. Okay, it could be that, but I know every year people mess up 6 and 7 a lot. Do measure 6 and 7 again with me and go. Okay, now the rest of it's pretty easy. 9 to the end is very much like the beginning. At this point, again, if you were in a face-to-face class with me, I would tell you to practice for a minute or two. So I would suggest that you pause the video because we're about to try the whole thing. Beginning. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. You play forte. And 1, 2, 3. Now measure 1. Second ending. Measure 6. Measure 9. Measure 10, like the beginning. Careful here. Okay, so 12 and 13 is another place people mess up because that's where it's not like the beginning anymore. Okay, so that one's going to need some practice, not just to get the right notes, but to get it in tune. All right, get it in tune. This is where you got to practice behind closed doors kind of thing. E string is difficult. That's your last song for a little while on the E string. Get it in tune now. Become very familiar with the notes because it's going to come back. And I don't want you to forget and have to relearn. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to have to echo E string over and over again every day. So get it done now. Get it in tune so you can progress to the next level.